like something. Again, guys, so this rally here into the end of the day completes with a trade opportunity. There's a completion of a rally right around the close, and there's going to be a drop. We've got the moon card here, the moon card here. These are correlated to the moon card on the 1 month overview. We got the moon card tomorrow. So there's a drop overnight, guys. There's a big drop overnight. Be prepared for that. I'm buying put right now. Yeah. Bought a 424 expiration that expires on the 24th. I'm looking to hold it overnight. I also bought a 425 put. SPY put expires on the 24th. So I got a 424, 425 expiring on the 24th. Tomorrow morning, I'm looking to sell those. Well, actually, what I'll do is I'll flip to calls first thing in the morning. And basically tomorrow what I'm going to do is set myself up for the Mercury retrograde strategy. There's going to be quite a bit of volatility in here, guys. Quite a bit of volatility. All of these days have been predicted. You can go check them out. We've been pretty much on point thus far. This was a really on point month. Like I said, this new technique with the blue stars where I'm finding the cross congruencies between the dailies and where the congruencies appear on the timeline with the monthly. It's killing it, my friends. So I'm excited because this is like a step up in my own accuracy. Still, we have a ton of people on like TikTok. Oh, this is bullshit. I mean, like, how stupid could you be? You don't even look at the facts. You just decide it's bullshit and that you need to tell the world. You're embarrassing yourself. My God, these people. Already up on those puts. About even. So you can see right here, boom, we have a unicursal hexagram, the first day of the influence of retrograde on the S&P, the first day of the pre-shadow, I should say. Likely there's a big, wow, that's interesting. There may be a big gap over the weekend as well. Let me see here. Oh, I hate it when it does. It's so annoying. Looks like there's a big gap over the weekend. What's interesting is we have that ruin appear here, things hidden, and it appears here for the sneak preview of Monday. It's in a different direction. It means something different. I believe that means something is revealed. Let me double check that with my notes. something that remained hidden. Nice. I'm getting good at my runes. Something that's remained hidden is going to come to light over the weekend. Yeah. So what I'll do tomorrow is I'll open up. I'll sell my puts here. I'll open up a long position calls here first thing in the morning. I'll sell them at the end of the day and buy puts again at the end of the day, because look at that. We've got another completion of a bullish rally here, and it's correlated to a tower card, so we're going to have a big drop over the weekend as well. Be prepared for this stuff, guys. Big drop today, overnight, and a big drop over the weekend. And guys, I'll take a question or two. I have to get out of here soon, early today. I have a doctor's appointment, so I'm not going to be able to stick around as long as I'd like. But I will be on later today. Gap down tomorrow, and then a gap down over the weekend as well. Tomorrow's going to be a bullish day, but with a big gap down. That's my sense, Joe. I have like maybe 5 minutes for questions. I'm gonna go change my pants for the doctor. I'm wearing sweatpants. I'm gonna go change those and come back and see if there's questions. All right, so I appreciate the warm words, Joe. What I'm curious is when did I do the reading for today? July 7th. So the reading, the information that we used today for today's reading was conducted in a reading over. It was photographed in a reading over a month ago, guys. Over a month ago, yet 100% on the ball. And still there's these assholes all over the fucking internet. Oh, this guy's so full of shit. I'm pretty sure I got temporarily suspended from live broadcasting on TikTok because somebody reported me. Why did they report me? No fucking idea. How can you scam somebody when you're not asking them to pay you for jack shit? How do you scam? Oh, if you make some money, send me a little. Is that a scam? Give me a fucking break, man. But somebody had to report it. I'm so sick of these dicks. When I'm a multi-gazillionaire, things are going to change. I'm going to make moves, and the universe and the society is going to have an impact by that. We have something in the works when we get this Kickstarter, because if we don't do well on this Kickstarter, we're going to do it again. When we eventually get the Kickstarter, the next step after that is something that will disrupt the entire, like it'll disrupt the stock market, and it'll disrupt the gambling industry as well. Appreciate you too, Joe. Thanks for the warm words, man. The peace card on the 22nd close, and on the 23rd the high. Could we go back down to that level? 22nd and the 23rd. Actually, hold on a sec. Increase this here, Aeon at the end of the day. Drop. It's nullified. I'd say because it's nullified, Philip, I wouldn't bet on anything with it. Nullified cards are really difficult to read. I wouldn't bet on it being the same price level. It may very well be, but I don't find nullified cards reliable enough in that sense to go by, because it's not always the case. And when we look at the 1 month overview, see it's a bearish card for the theme on the 22nd, but yeah, there's a crest or a high at the end of the day. Probably like a U-shaped dip, actually, because when we look at the 1 month, we've got the Priestess card at the end of the day here. Princess of Wands. Okay, so there's a trade opportunity, Princess of Wands on the 22nd. Interesting. I don't see it here, though. Well, matter of fact, I mean, the Fortune card is a trade card. Yeah, I don't know about that. Strong resistance, important technical level broken. Looks like we break a technical level on the 23rd. Yeah, Philip, I think the nullified in this case might actually mean like that we break through it. It's really weird how it'll be something completely different on any given day. Like it's just, I don't know. It's my feeling is that we're gonna break through it. We've got the Aeon card here on the overview for the 23rd, and it is at the end of the day on the 23rd. Let me make sure that's the case. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be going long tomorrow morning. My sense is to be bullish out of the. Oh, but there's that gap down. Damn. Okay, but we move higher this day, so we may gap down to roughly the same levels that we open on Monday. We may gap down to them. Sorry, the lows on tomorrow, we may gap down to the same lows on Monday. Yeah, here we go. Towards the end of the day, now we're going to see a decline. Appreciate it, Philip. Really appreciate it. I just went and got myself a side job. Guys, when you use the law of attraction, it's crazy. Aside from like mental blocks that you have to like work your way through and they take time, like there's other parts of law of attraction I've got down. Like I was literally in the job search for 10 minutes. I don't even have to drive to my job. I was like, I should get a side job real quick. Just make sure everything's good for a little while. We're almost there. We're taking off. I think tomorrow is likely going to be very close to a month's low. Let me see here. I was thinking tomorrow was likely the low. I think we probably hit a low again on the 22nd, like the same low. But there's a notable drop here. How low would it go? I mean, I would say that this is probably if this doesn't end up being the month's low, then we've already seen. I don't want to say that. There's a chance we have the month's low on the 31st as well, but after there's a pop to the upside. This has got a lot of potential to be a month's low tomorrow or over the weekend, but most likely tomorrow. And if it's not, then probably the 31st is going to be the month's low. After like a big spike. So early on 19th, I'm going to be going long tomorrow morning. Yeah, you got it, man. Philip, you read these cards great, man, really. Alright guys, I gotta go. I got my doctor's appointment, so I'm gonna head out, but I'll probably be back on. I'll be on some point tonight. I'm thinking probably around 7, but you know, sometimes things get away from me and it'll be later. So in any case, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure when you make that money, you pay a little bit of that forward. You want to keep the flow going, pay a little bit of it back. That's a Cash App, Kapproveb, right here. It's backwards, but it's Cash App. And then the remaining 90%, do what you got to do. Just make sure it's out of love, my friends. That's the rule. Make sure it's out of love.